Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I thought we'd take a look at one of the bikes that I ride, and this is my 26-inch by 4-inch fat tire bike, and this is the ECOTRIC Rocket. And we'll go over some of the things that we've put on it to kind of personalize it to myself here, and some of the likes and dislikes that we have about it. Now, if we start up here at the front, some of the things that we have put on here is this light right here is a tech-rich light, and it is fantastic. I hardly ever have to recharge it, and it is bright. Unfortunately, it is no longer available. Got it for a great deal too, so I went back and already tried to buy some more. That one, I'm afraid we can't put the link in the description for you. But we'll go on to a few other things, and there are some good rechargeable lights out there. That is setting on a little carbon fiber handlebar extender. And that comes in pretty handy because, you know, we end up with an awful lot of stuff on these bikes. Okay, next thing on our way back is, well, we've got our horn. That'll get everybody out of the way. It's loud enough that you can actually use that in traffic. The other accessory that gets quite a bit of use is the Rock Brothers bag. It does have a touch screen on it, so you can operate your phone through there. I rarely put my phone in there. If I get caught in the rain, I'll put it in there. That does, you know, give it a lot of waterproofing for that. Now, right in front of that is an adjustable handlebar stem, and that's coming in pretty handy for me here. It raises up the handlebars and brings them back a little. Next up are these bar end mirrors. Now, they stay put. They give you a good wide angle. You can put them just about anywhere you need, and as far as I'm concerned, they're a definite must-have if you're riding at all on any roads. Next up is the cell phone holder. Now, as you can see, this part just slides out, and it holds, I don't know what kind of phone this is. It's this phone right here, but it holds it just fine, and it actually holds it very tight. Now, what this actually is one of the accessories from a pack of accessories for the GoPro. And I was actually quite surprised because it's a relatively inexpensive pack of accessories, and some of them are pretty good. And so far, we've been real pleased with this one. Right here, we've got the Mucky Nuts mud flap attached on here, and that just kind of protects the battery from dirt flowing up on it. It's just zip tied in there. Piece of cake to put on, not too expensive, and definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend that. Working our way back, we used a Cloud9 C9 seat, and we actually use a Zoom suspension post on top of the suspension seat, and that actually feels pretty good. Some of the rides we've done on this, we might go 30, 40, 45 miles on it, and so it's kind of nice to have a little extra padding in there. When I'm on a smaller ride, I use a smaller seat, but when I get out there to where I'm really going a long distance, I try and use something like that. Now, we did break the stock seat clamp. It kind of snapped off one day, and these things are just kind of, you know, little pot metal cheap thing. The other part that we've added on to this does not come with the bike, but it is an accessory from ECOTRIC, and that's the rack and fenders, and it has the rack and the front fender. I would highly recommend these. as it is a really solid rack. The fenders, we've put them on and never had to make any adjustments on them. I've heard some complaints that they're difficult to put on. We had to let some air out of the front tire to put it on, but other than that, really, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so now you know what I've done to actually personalize this bike. Well, let's chat a little bit now about how the bike actually works. What we like about it, what we don't like about it, what we may have changed a little bit. We have put right at about 600 miles on this bike so far. And as it stands, there really has been no maintenance issues except for the broken seat post clamp. The bike shifts like a dream. It's a 7-speed, and yes, we tuned up the rear derailleur on it, but I gotta tell you, it is extremely smooth shifting. Now for the question everybody wants to know: how fast is it and how far will it go? Well, as far as the speed, you can ride around pretty comfortable at about the 20-mile-an-hour range, up to about 25 miles an hour. You're not going to get a whole lot more than that out of any 36 volt with a 500 watt rear hub motor. How far will it go? I've found I am safe right to 27 miles on a single battery. I do have 2 batteries, so if I want to go any further than that, I just carry an extra battery with me. I do not run around with nothing but throttle all the time. Matter of fact, I hardly ever use the throttle. But with these big tires and as heavy as this bike is, I am using the pedal assist just about all of the time. I guess the next question would be, who is this bike meant for? Well, I gotta tell you, anybody looking to get into e-biking, this would be a fantastic place to start with. Generally speaking, with name brand components, the build quality is up there pretty well. The wide tires give stability, and they also cushion the ride. I guess I could sum it up with this. I was out for a morning ride one day, and I went past some little kids standing at their bus stop, and I heard the one say to their friends, "Man, that's a really cool bike." I mean, come on. What better endorsement can you get than that? So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. But until next time, folks, stay safe, God bless, and keep them wheels turning.